morning, it's Katie Scott, and I'm with Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking, which is my blog at typepad.com. And this morning I am just doing a little scrapbooking and not in a very talkative mood, but I thought you could just watch my process if you so chose, and chances are I'll talk. So I'm working on a little book for my daughter. I also have a bunch of old Creating Keepsake magazines, and this just fell out, and I thought, oh, that would make a cute little not that I need extra supplies, but yeah, you can just watch me if you want to work on that little 8x8 album that I've been doing for my daughter. She made this morning. Yeah, chances are I'll talk. Or she brought this home. It's made out of hands, and see the middle? It's a foot. Isn't that awesome? So there's a project you can do with your kids. I thought that was so adorable. I have tons of new product from a scrapbooking yard sale that I went to, so I might play with some of this stuff. And the funniest thing is, I got it at the scrapbooking yard sale. You may be able to see this better. But it's all new stuff. It's awesome. Like Jenny Bolin Studio, 2009. That's more Jenny Bolin. It's really, just really. That's Girls Papery, the paper girl. Okay, I'm going to stop talking so I can just start my working process. Cute. So a lot of things I haven't even really gone through very much yet, so I just pulled a stack at random. Aww. This stuff is really cute. I have this issue where if it's too cute, I feel like I don't want to use it, which is totally silly. Talk myself out of that. I guess I'm going to turn the light on. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of glare, it seems like. But trust me, I got some cute stuff here. So the first page is about a field trip. I also have pictures of a bus. I love all of these, but they're so far not speaking to me. For this page, let me see. Some more stuff. Yeah, I got like an obnoxious amount of stuff at that scrapbooking yard sale. Okay. That's this is old. See, this is a lot of times what I end up doing, but this will work for this page because it's like school stuff, and it's like die cuts with a view from a long time ago. But I'm gonna use this actually. It's 8x8. Because that'll already give me the thing that I need. And so what I'm working on right now is an 8x8 album for my daughter for school, or not for school, for her being like kind of a wrap up mini album for this is what happened when you were 6. These are all the things we did, or some of the things we did all while you were 6, because she's going to be 7 this weekend. She's turning 7. So it's a nice cool day in Florida, and my door open. But I think that seems like our air conditioner is running too. So I'm gonna go turn that off because that seems silly. Be right back. Okay, my husband's in the gym, so he probably needs the air conditioning in there because it gets hot in that room. So, shut my door. This. What I'm flipping through is my just a photo album, but a lot of times I'll just, because my storage binders are totally full, I'll put some recent pictures that I've just ordered in here, just so I can flip through them. And then what I might do is put the index sheet on that page. Not that I need to, but I like to use the index sheets. I think that's fun. Okay, yes. So I wonder if it's okay to play music during these Ustream videos. Is that allowed? Can we do that? Not sure. They have something on there about like the copyright and everything else. But I wonder if I could just play Pandora radio. I was playing that this morning and it was driving my son crazy because we were playing Lady Gaga, which I love. But I think it was probably too much for the morning. I don't know. So I have that boy is a monster running through my head. That boy is a monster. I have my Ustream on, but I'm not talking much, Charlie. Just showing and telling. Just showing. You want to make an appearance? Silly. I love American Crafts, or not American, yeah, it is American Crafts. I love their letters. We got a bunch of them at store, like an overstock type of a store. Like I got a ton of them, maybe about a year ago. I don't know if it was that long ago, but I bought like 100 sheets for $100, which seems a little like a lot for stickers, but I use them on almost every layout. I wanted to mix that up a little bit more. I wish I used a different E here. See if I can pop that back off. But if I can't, I might have another one that's exactly like that. Oh, it's not quite the same. It's pretty similar though, and I think I can just use the, maybe, yeah. I just wanted a different color for my L. That sort of works. I don't know. Not in love, but that's okay. You don't have to be in love with it. Field trip. That's where I am so far. Do different. Maybe. I want a little somewhere to write. Not sure if I'm giving myself enough room. I don't do that thing where you like measure it out first. I should, but I don't. Out of eyes. Just about out of eyes. Into an eye. I like to do that to use up the letters. Yeah, it's squishy. Doesn't look perfect. Not in love, but again, that's okay. The title on this is not ideal. That's okay. So there we have field trips. I'm going to write down here. Where's my Sharpie? Okay. So there's my page. And I wrote, let me see my face. Whenever I got the chance, I'd be the field trip mom. We went to the farm, Lowry Park Zoo, to ride a camel. I really did that. Mahaffey Theater, and to the nursing home. So that kind of summarizes all the field trips we went on. I'm probably forgetting some, but you get the point. I'm going to just take a quick picture of that. So I'll post that on my blog. Get my memory card out. So Charlie, do you think I could play Ustream, or not Ustream? Do you think I could play whatchamacallit, Pandora while I Ustream? Do you think that would be like a copyright problem? Because it has stuff about copyrights. See, he's a lawyer. He can tell us. I am too, by the way, but
I don't think you can play copyrighted music.
I don't think you can play. Can you sing copyrighted music?
I would recommend you don't.
Okay, so I can't even hum. Just asking.
Thank you. This disclaimer was brought to you by Charles Scott.
This is not meant. This scrapbooking program is not meant as legal advice. That is just silly. Okay, so let's see if I can find another picture of this little one. Oh, from the last year. Oh, here's her school picture from this year. Look at how cute she is. She's adorable. Let me see if I have her school picture from last year. That would be a cool, because she went from kindergarten to first grade while she was 6. My storage cabinet is a bit of a mess right now. Because I went to that scrapbooking yard sale, so I'm really stuffed to the gills with Squirrel's stuff in there. Let's see if I have a picture of her from kindergarten, because that would be cool. So I'm just flipping here through my storage binder. See what I'm doing, but oh, and I guess I should be just trying to see if I see any other pictures I might like to use of her. That's a good idea for the next one. So yeah, I wonder if that's from this year. That one's cute. Yeah, that's cute. I think that's going in. That's a cute one. Oh, and she changed rooms this year too. This is a picture of her old room. And then I could do one of her new room. That would be cute. She tends to get red eye in pictures. So I have a little, where is it? I have a red eye corrector. Here it is. Because she really does not like to see the pictures where she has the red eye. That bugs her. So I've removed her red eye with this little pen that I got at Walgreens. Flashpoint, whatever it's called. now I'm just pulling pictures that I think will also go in this album, so I can get it done. What I was originally looking for was a picture of Allison from school, from kindergarten. But I'm not finding that, but I'm finding lots of other things. Hello? Hey. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. We'll be there. Okay. Great. Thanks. Bye. That was the office telling me to come in at a certain time. This one again. Even through her 3D glasses, she had red eye. Not weird. Not really working very well on that. Come on. Oh, it worked. Okay, this isn't a school picture, but it was one that I took at her old school, so I may use that. That is just a headshot. I think I like the full shot though better. Oh, here we go. Well, that was 2 years ago. That's not it. This one's cute. It's in this room. Scrapbooking. But I've already done some scrapbooking type pictures of her for this album, so we don't need any more of those. But I do like the, she spent a lot of time on the computer this year. Two of those. would grab like way too many pictures for this tiny little album, but at least I'll have a lot of choices. And then, oh, Dandy! Oh, I found, those are this year. Dandy, what's the matter? But I found a lot of other pictures that I can use. Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Oh, Dandy, what's the matter? Okay. So where did I start? Here. And there's the other ones that I had. So now I have a little stack of pictures that these can go into the album. So I don't have to keep looking for more pictures. I can just work. That was the process there. That last one. Okay. Kind of like that, just like that. All right. Oops, you can't see the. Something to look a little school-ish. I don't know, that's too dark. These are all new to me papers. Ooh, look at that. I really like Fancy Pants. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Fancy Pants is awesome. Okay. I like this. This is going to be for a school page. It's kind of flimsy. It's Chatterbox, but it looks school-ish. It looks like those little things that you fill out. You know what I mean? So I probably want to have a better background page, but I might use some of that. I like how that looks. Yeah, the Chatterbox stuff is, no, it's not, it is Chatterbox. Paper is not a very heavy weight. Well, some of it isn't. This is, and this is not. Okay, here's the difference. Decorative cardstock, scrapbook walls. I'm not in love with the flowers on this, so I'm just, I mean, I don't know. They're okay. It has nice polka dots on the back. Mainly want it for the back. So, those are my scraps from that. I don't know. I don't know. In love with this, but it's okay. It's okay. should have to be really bored to watch this. I'm just not in a very talkative mood today. I guess I should drink some coffee or something. Yesterday was a very busy day. And I know that today's going to be a busy day too. And I like to use the theory of block and tackle in my scrapbooking, but also just in general in life. And what that means is, like, you take some time and then you really just focus on one thing, like scrapbooking or whatever else, and then, like, so you don't really try to multitask. Sorta. I guess that's the theory. So, like, when I get into the office, I'll just be as focused as possible only on getting work done. So the way that I like to work is, if I don't have to, I like to skip lunch, or just eat at my desk. Sometimes I have to have it like a meeting during lunch, but I like to just go in and work as hard as I can for like 6 or 7 really focused hours, and then stop. So when I scrapbook, I like to, it's the same kind of thing. I enjoy focusing on just one thing at a time, if I can do it. The multitasking, I think, is a great idea, but I don't really think it works all that well. At least for me, because I can get frazzled, you know, like so many things going on at once. It's nice to have one thing going on at once, for me. And I know that I have some schoolish stickers. I even have a whole school folder full of scrapbook supplies. And how cute is it that it's labeled school? So I can find it pretty easy. But I just want to use, I've got these kind of stickers. I'm just going to use, like, this was kindergarten. And then I would like first grade. Oh, haha. I could have used I think I have a field trip sticker I could have used on that other one. But I'm not going to spend too much time looking. I just want the first grade. Here's first grade. I got these. Here's first grade. I like this initially repositionable stuff. Because then I can move stuff around. Which is awesome. Okay. Yes. That is better. Well, sort of better. I don't know if it makes any difference whatsoever. Again, this is a very photo-driven book that I'm working on right now. Did you hear Dandy's over there? And he's moaning. He's like, oh, you are so boring, Mommy. Yeah, I know. See if Don't like it. Am I boring you, Dandy? Oh, I think he wants me to open that door. You like to lay outside, don't you, Dandy? Memories. I just add a little embellishment-y thing. Never stops. Hello? Oh, it is Cuisinart, but it doesn't have, I don't know what model it is, but I think we got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, it like pours out the bottom. No. 12 cups, but I think there's only one like it. Yeah. We'll probably do cake, and it's really not planned out at all. But yeah. Yeah, she didn't really want to I don't know. It's very unplanned. It's not on my radar yet. Yeah. Okay, thanks, bye. Oops. That was my sister-in-law calling me about what are we doing for Allison's birthday, and my sad answer was, I don't know yet. Soon. But we have not made enough plans. She doesn't really want to. I guess I could be planning right now if I was more worried about that. But I think she just wants something simple, and I think we'll go, do some kind of cake thing. And she didn't really want to invite friends. I think she just wants a nice old-fashioned family birthday, which is fine by me. She she will be 7. So my preparation for her birthday isn't the planning the big party. It's the making the scrapbook. Which I guess you could say is a little backwards, but well, we've done big parties before, and it was funny because she said, remember that year that we had my birthday at the park and you got a jumpy house and like 1 million people came? I said, yeah. She goes, I didn't even know those people. Who were they? It was like a lot of cousins and just a lot of, friends of people that kids, friends of ours that had kids that she really didn't necessarily know. And what ends up happening is like you know, the focus gets off the kid, I think. And so we did that a couple years ago. Maybe last year. I don't think it was last year. I don't know. I have a little birthday, well, yeah, as you can imagine, I have a million scrapbooks. But I have a scrapbook that's specifically about birthday parties. Like 1 through 6. It was like kind of a pre-made sort of thing. If you hold on a second. If you're still with me, you're probably crafting, so you don't mind if this is totally boring. I just like to have a little company in the scrapbook room. So that's what kind of this is. So there's kindergarten to 1st grade. I don't necessarily think I need to write anything on there. I think it's kind of obvious what I'm trying to say. And it even has the date on one of those pictures. But I'll be right back with that other thing. Okay, so I've done a little bit more work on my sons than I have my daughters. Let me just, so I'll do the little show and tell here. So here's the book. It's from 2004. It's made by Bound and Determined. I think I probably got it at Target. And I put, and he needs a 6th picture here. But I put little pictures of him that I cut out and around. So then it like opens like this, and you can write about the birthday party. And then what's cool, and so you can see like you know, my scrapbooking style has absolutely changed. It opens so, and it has like a pocket, so you could put the birthday cards in there. You see? And so it's kind of groovy. You go just through each year. And I actually did like write a bunch of stuff about the party and what we did. Isn't that cool? So I kind of bring these out around the birthday and have that out typically at the party. So, you know, grandma can like kind of look and see the growth. And it just goes, that's the year we did the Star Wars party. I'm surprised I don't have pictures of that in here, because that was awesome. Yeah, I think the thing with that, we had a Star Wars themed birthday that year for my son. And the problem was, is I was having so much fun, we didn't take a whole lot of pictures. And so I didn't do the 6th birthday. I need to do that because he's 8 now. I think he's 8. He's 8. So I still need to finish, but I have one for her too. It's pretty cool. So there's that one. Let me take a picture of that. I got 10 more minutes before I absolutely need to go, I think. I have to be at my office at 11. My mom is having surgery this morning, so good luck with your surgery, Mom. It's, I don't think it's I think she's gonna be just fine. Not life-threatening or anything like that. It would be really funny if she, was like secretly getting plastic surgery and she didn't tell us. And then she would like, you know, wouldn't that be funny? Oh, I'm just going in for a routine, you know, whatever. And and then she came out and she like looked all fabulous. Not that she doesn't already, but I just strange. I just think that would be kind of funny. A silly way. I think I'll put the schoolish stuff like kind of earlier on in the album. So those pages kind of work together. They're the same, sort of the same color family too. Like they're not pink and purple. They're more like primary colors. So those I think will live together in the album. I think I'm gonna put this one as the focus on the right, and then the field trip thing as kind of the supporting one on the left. Yeah, so I just have to mention that covering up cute paper like that and that, because it's double-sided, I always have an issue with that, but I don't know why. I have plenty of paper. Paper's cheap and time is short. I used to have a law professor who used to say that. And I think he was saying, like, take lots of notes, people. That was his message, I think. I don't know what he was trying to say. But he would always say that anyways. Okay, so I'm totally digging that Melody Ross Brave Girls thing. Have you guys signed up for that daily email? It's free, so you might as well sign up for it. I lost a little picture. Where it went? There's 4 here. And no, it is gone. Missing. Weird. Oops, I found it, I think. Ta-da. Anyways, she's got this email thing that's called Brave Girls. And so here's some pictures of Allison jumping off this thing, and I think I'm going to title this one Brave Girls. Because that would just be cool. Cut my... Where am I going? I'm going over here. That was Dina. She just wanted to know if we had any plans for this weekend for Allison's birthday. Charlie. And I said, not really, but she's gonna stop over on Sunday and bring a present.
Yeah, Allison
So, I mean,
doesn't want Nixon,
I
apparently.
know. You knew that.
Are you on live?
Yes. You're being recorded.
How fascinating.
I know, it's like real life.
Watching you cut paper?
It's the real world. Yes, it's real world it's, what is that show called? The Real World. So this is like, it's the real world, scrapbook style, except it's not very exciting.
That would bore the hell out of me to watch you cut paper.
Mhm. But I think it's like, if you were just scrapbooking, right? Then you could,
But it's like having a friend.
yeah, it's like having a friend that's not in your space.
Like you could have an imaginary friend
So
on the
and
computer.
your friend's not talking like the whole time because you're doing stuff too. You're not, and so you're just maybe glancing at what I'm doing every once in a while. You're not like focused. Bye.
Bye.
You're not like
I don't
totally focused. You think it's boring?
Yeah, I
But-
wouldn't do it.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
I think you should be putting on some type of a
More-
discussion.
More exciting.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, honey. Thank you for your input.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So I'm sure this is too boring. But I'm just trying it out. Maybe I'll be more exciting the next time. I'm usually more exciting, I think. Just not today. No excitement is in the cards today, people. That's okay.
Forgot my phone.
You're back.
Forgot my iPhone.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like this one. This one says, believe in you and the things you do. So that's kind of like a brave girlish thing. The important thing is not to stop questioning, dream big dreams. I am always doing that which I cannot do in order that I may learn how to do it. Oh, that's cool. I like that one too. A wonderful harmony arises from joining together that's seemingly unconnected. That's cool too. I'm going to use one of these, but I need to go and I'll be right back. So, I'll be back. See, I'm back. I was thinking that I'm like your virtual scrapbooking buddy. Who's not always interesting. That was Charlie's concern. But you know, those reality shows aren't very real, are they? They're all full of excitement. And life isn't always full of excitement. Sometimes it's just you know, sometimes you can just relax a little. So, I'm imagining you, my virtual scrapbook friend, I'm imagining that you are doing your thing in your scrapbooking room. And it's just nice to have somebody to talk to or to listen to while you work. I think that's why I like those podcasts so much. Oh, so I was listening to Believe in you and the things you'll do. Wonder if that's a Dr. Seuss quote. They don't say that, but it seems like a Dr. Seuss quote. I need some movement here. Ta-da! I'm going to crop that a little bit more. Yep, that's sort of how I want it. We've been actually reading, Mac and I have been reading at night the sequel to, the only official sequel to Peter Pan. guess you're kind of getting more of my torso than you need to. You don't need all that torso. But they're talking about how when the brave, or the Lost Boys, grew up. And they're trying to find fairies. So they have to follow around baby carriages because a fairy is born every time a baby laughs or for the first time. Okay. But, so speaking of the brave thing, this is the, if you sign up for that Melody Ross Brave Girls email, then they send you an email every day. Let's see if I can find mine. I have 4 emails. I don't remember which one I put it in. Let me see. Yes. So every day you get like the Brave Girls email. And so then it's the Brave Girls Club. This one's from yesterday. And it says, a little bird told me your daily truth from the Brave Girls Club. And it looks like this. Oops. There you go. And it's a little bit hard to read because it's small in this, so I have to go this way. Dear important girl, we don't often realize it, but sometimes, you see me? So let's just read what it says today. But sometimes we find ourselves giving all of our best energy to the very things, yes, you can see me, that we don't want. We do this in a lot of ways. By obsessing about things because we wish we could overcome them, by not forgiving things that have hurt us, by continuing to do things we know are not right for us because of guilt or shame or expectations or even fear. Sometimes we have just done the same thing for so long that it has become a habit. And even though we don't want to give any more of our time or life to it, we just keep doing it anyway. Sometimes we feel trapped, like there is not a better way, like our choices are gone. We always, always, always have the ability to choose. There are lots of reasons that we waste minutes and hours of our precious day doing things that steal from our time, that steal our time from the things that we want the most, from the places where we are truly needed, the places where we will find the most happiness, the places where we belong. And that is how we must view it, sweet friend. Each minute we spend lending ourselves, our time or our talents or energy or thoughts to something that we really want nothing to do with is time that is stolen from the things that really do matter to us. Each minute spent with the parts of our lives that we want to be free is a minute that we are not at peace, a minute that is spent feeling miserable instead of joyful. Please evaluate your time, lovely. Evaluate where you are giving your very best self. Evaluate what it would take to get back on track. It is worth the work. It is worth the scary steps that it might take to get there. You gotta, G-O-T-T-A, be in charge of this. You gotta be in charge of this. No one can do this for you. You are so important and have such important things to do. You are strong, capable, and it is time. XOXO. And then you can sign up for this 6-week online workshop called the Soul Restoration. You see that? The colors on this are so pretty. Soul Restoration. The original you is still in there. Online course from the Brave Girls Club starts January 11th, 2011. It's a 6-week online workshop. Experience the same kind of life-changing curriculum as at the Brave Girl Camp from home, no matter where you live or how old you are.
Participate any time of the day according to your schedule. Rub shoulders with other brave girls from all over the world. Begins January 11th, 2011. What a great way to start the new year. Click here for all the details. There's also a 7-minute video that you can watch to learn what soul restoration is all about and why you deserve this experience. And there's also a 4-minute video if you're wondering if you have to be an artist to participate. And there's a blog by Melody. There's my dogs barking. Oh, check this out. And join the fun with 1,000 awesome things post. Just leave a comment and you could win full tuition to the soul restoration. Woohoo! Congratulations to our third winner, Krista Irel, randomly chosen from comments. Click here to visit the blog. So it looks like if you visit that Brave Girls Club life-changing fun for women, you can try to win that for free. And that's the new economy, people, at work. The new economy is, this is how it's been explained to me. So here I'll get a little philosophical while I continue to scrapbook. But, and I like to get a little bit of that because it starts me going. It starts my brain thinking. I like to just read a little bit of that kind of stuff every day because then, like, gets the wheels turning, you know. The Wonder Wheel. Is this a silly shirt? It's like a jammy shirt from Target. It's comfortable and kind of silly, but and probably too tight, so sorry. Anyways, yes, the new economy is the transformation economy, and this is what that means. Back in the day, when you wanted to... Oh, this is funny because it's almost my daughter's birthday. Okay, and this involves the analogy of a birthday cake. So back in the day, before the industrial age, long time ago, if you wanted to bake your daughter a birthday cake, you would live on a farm and you would grow the wheat to make the flour and you would have chickens to lay eggs and, you know, the cows for the milk and whatever else you needed to make the cake. And it took a long time. Then some clever person started selling or maybe you started selling some of that stuff at the local farmer's market. So then you didn't have to go, just think, I need a base color for this. It might be red. Then if you could go to the farmer's market, you could go buy all that stuff that you would need for the cake instead of having to, you know, have a cow. And then you, as times roll along, there was stores where you could go buy all that stuff. But then, you know, and buy all the ingredients individually. But then it gets better, right? Industrial age and factories and all that kind of stuff. And you could go to the store and you could buy not only, you know, instead of having to buy all of the ingredients for the cake, you could buy, okay, so bright red or deep red? I think I like the deep red. You know, like Duncan Hines or Pillsbury or Betty Crocker, whoever it was, came up with the thought, you know, why don't we put all that stuff in a box and all you would have to do is add water and eggs, just the perishable stuff. But then it gets better because then the grocery store thought, hey, I have an idea. Instead of buying the box and then having to make the cake yourself when you get home, why not sell the cake already made and decorated? Then all you have to do is buy it and bring it home, right? That's like, and there's names for each of these stages. But then it gets better because then folks like Chuck E. Cheese and Disney World, or I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese comes to mind the most, is not only will we provide you with a cake that's already made, but we'll throw the birthday party and all the celebration, and we'll have the entertainment and the whole thing. And there's like different levels of this, what those all the economies are called. But it gets to the point where your birthday party is a life-changing event. That is the transformation economy. And I'm not dissing this at all. I love the Brave Girls, but they're so tuned in with what's happening now, or she is. These are the Brave Girls, Melody and Kathy. So they know what's going on, people. They're changing with the times, and they know what they're smart. That's like awesomely smart, because the new thing is how do you help people, and this is what people will pay for. How do you help them change their lives? How do you help them like lose weight or restore your soul or whatever, the whole encompassing experience. And that kind of like, it's the experience and the transformation. So yeah, it went from where I'm getting a little lost, but we went from the experience economy, which I think was like the Chuck E. Cheese analogy, to the transformation economy, where you like bring it to the totally higher level of like, not only did you have the experience while you were there, but then it has forever changed you, and so that's kind of where things are going as far as like business or selling stuff. But the Brave Girls are totally hooked in with that, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because it seems like they are knowing how to change with the times. And I think that in these uncertain times, we're all sort of looking for, how do we, in this world of uncertainty where our country isn't really what it used to be, it's scary. It's scary to jump off the ledge like my Allison is doing in these pictures. She's just jumping off the giant, can you see that? She's jumping like from 5 feet up. Just jumping. Brave girl. And so, yeah, that's what the Brave Girls Club sounds like that Brave Girls Camp. So I would love to win. I would like to win a ticket to the Brave Girls Club 6-week online. Send us your birdies. Oh, so if you have a picture of a bird, you can send it in. I should do that. Yeah, this is a personal note about these emails. Hold on. In this crazy world that forces confusing lies upon us every day, lies about what is most important, who we are, who we can become, what we can accomplish, our value, our potential, our worth, what makes, you can't see my head, what makes our lives meaningful, how, where we can find our happiness, and on and on. So we've decided to wage our own little war against those lies by sending our brave friends a daily truth. Think of it as a little bird delivering your truth, and imagine that this truth teller is someone who loves you and understands you completely. Our daily emails are a free gift that is sent most weekdays, Monday through Friday, with all of our love and wishes for everything joyful, brave, and true. That's awesome. Thank you, Brave Girls. I am in love. I'm just in love with everything about this. So cool. So I'm going to visit the blog after I'm finished here, or sometime today, and put my name in for that little drawing. And they have the Brave Girls Camp, mothers and daughters, waiting list only. It's like all sold out. Looks really cool. I think it's like in Idaho or, and in Florida. It's somewhere out west anyways. It is very, very, very cool. I'm a big fan. So, in line with that, and Allison may not necessarily know that with this page, but I'm going to write like something about You're a brave girl. She is a brave girl. Let's see if I can use this little tag. So I'm not sure I like the placement of this. Believe in you and the things you'll do. I might like that. Yeah. A little up here, and then I can write my little note to her down here. That's what I'll do. And so I just want like a little journaling tag. Let's see. I have these. These are cute. I like this for this page. It's a little stamp with a bicycle that says Discovery. That's cool. She's been riding a bike this year too. I'd like it if this kind of went crooked off the page somehow, maybe down here. Oh, I wish that was a 6. It's a 5. Because she's 6 in those pictures, but that's okay. Well, I think these are like Kelly Ray Roberts. Looks like her anyways. Cool. Doesn't say. Well, there's a butterfly. Yeah, I might use a butterfly. Let's see, they say like different countries. And the funny thing about that is we I think I'm gonna use Belgium because it's kind of like private family joke here, but we had these family dinner nights this year where we would like pick a country, and one night our first time we did Belgium, and Brussels is in Belgium, and we had the mannequin piece. I'm not sure anybody will get that reference, but I will. Okay, so I need a little journaling something. Let's see if I can find a little place to write. And I want to write Brave Girls also on that page. Okay, I have some Cosmo Cricket stuff here. That's all Santa Claus type stuff. Not working. We have this one too. I'm going to put the airmail little thing at the top because that's funny. Oh, I gotta go. Absolutely need to go. Got distracted. But that's what, okay, so I got distracted, but guess what? That's what I'm going for when I'm in here. I want to totally forget about time. Not to the point where I'm getting in trouble. But the thing that I love about scrapbooking is that you can get to a point where when you've forgotten about time, that's what I'm going for. That's the feeling that I go for. That's like the high that I get from scrapbooking, I guess you would say. Because you like totally forget all of your worries, and you're just in the moment of having fun. My girl, that's cute. That's sorta too big. can like cram it under there somehow. My girl. Sort of like this. Okay, and then I'm absolutely gotta go. But check out Brave Girls. I think you will enjoy it. Boy, the other side looks cute. It looks like a little envelope. But I want to write a little note to her, like the Brave Girls write little notes. You know, so I just want to kind of... This is just a page that has things going every which way. Okay, so this says, Allison, remember that you are a brave girl, and I believe in you. Love, Mommy. So my thought with this page is maybe like later in life, if she's ever looking at this, and she needs, well, if she just happens to be looking at it, because, you know, I make a lot of pages, but maybe she'll need, you know, that will speak to her at a time when she needs it, maybe sometime in the future. If it does, that's cool. When she, you know, sometimes you just need a little encouragement. So that would be cool if sometime in the future this helped her find a little encouragement. And then, did I put this upside down? It says, happy days filled with summer sunshine, summer, and you. And it's upside down. That's okay. Just kind of, look how random that is. It just needs to be a little bit shorter. Okay, so I've made 3 pages this morning. I'm feeling good. Ready to attack the day for all the challenges that face me in the day. I've read my Brave Girls inspirational email, and, you know, I'm ready to go. And so sometimes what happens is I don't always, you know, I'm self-employed, I should say that. So I get to go work when I want to, or I get to choose. And so when I get to kind of make my own schedule, I guess is what I'm saying. And what I build into my schedule is a little time just for me in the morning when I can kind of get my game face on and feel like I've already attended to my need to be creative every day, because I do much happier in life if I feel like I'm having time to play and I'm satisfying my need to create stuff.
So, like, remember when I read that Brave Girls thing, it was all about, oh, this is long, boring, real life scrapbooking, right? But, what I was saying was, now I feel like I've had some peace in my day, and no matter what they throw at me, I've already, like, tended to my own needs. So now I can go worry about the rest of the world and solving all of their problems. Because that's my job. I'm a lawyer. And so a lawyer is really just a problem solver. That's really what a lawyer is. That's what lawyers do. We solve people's problems. That's how I look at it anyways. How do I get this back? I don't know how to get that back to where it needs to go. It is too large. Get this over here. So in order to solve other people's problems, you kind of have to, and I also don't think like solving them in a, big aggressive kind of way is the best approach, because I don't think it solves very many problems. And also it makes lawyers die at their desks. Lots of lawyers die because they are stressed out and they have a heart attack. And I just don't want to do that. So I always joke with my friend that I'm the peaceful lawyer. But I think that helps resolve conflicts better than being mean and nasty. But to get to the place where I'm really like feeling all happy and peaceful, I need this time. And scrapbooking is kind of a quick fix. I think at other points of my life I'll pursue other creative endeavors like oil painting, and I would like to write a couple of books actually, that have been in my head for a long time. But daily basis, I don't have that kind of time. But I do have time to create a couple of scrapbook pages every day. And whether, I don't worry too much about the fact that I'm producing quite a bit of stuff. I just don't worry about that. I know, there's a lot of scrapbooks in this house. It's okay. That's okay. So now I'm just gonna upload. So I will bid you a fond adieu. Goodbye, scrapbooking friends. This has been real life scrapbooking with Katie Scott. My blog is Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking. So I will see you again.